Assalamu alaikum. This is Islamic Media, sponsored by Shuhat Academy.
Alhamdulillah wa kafa. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidi rusuli wa khatami al-anbiya. Muhammadan al-mujtaba. Nabiyyuna Muhammadun sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. يقول الله عز وجل في كتابه المبين وبعد أن أقول فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أيحسب الإنسان أن لن نجمع عظامه بلى قادرين على أن نسوي بنانه صدق الله العلي العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. In today's khutbah, there is one miraculous fact about the Quran, that is the patterns of line on the fingers and the words of Allah, the supreme words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told mankind or had told mankind 1400 years ago about the patterns of lines on the skin of fingertips. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His supreme words mentioned in repeated objection of the disbeliever, أَيَحْسَبُ الْإِنسَانُ أَن لَّن نَّجْمَعَ عِظَامَهُ. Does man think that we will never resemble his bones? مَن يُحْيِي الْعِظَامَ وَهِيَ رَمِيمٌ. Who will give life to these decomposed bones? وَهِيَ رَمِيمٌ. So the answer and the reply of subhanahu wa ta'ala in His supreme words is بَلَى قَادِرِينَ عَلَىٰ أَن نُسَوِّيَ بَنَانَهُ. We are able to reset His fingertips. And in His verse of the Surah Qiyamah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned the reply to the disbelievers, and I also want to declare and clarify this verse and this miraculous facts just for the consolidation and expansions for the belief of mu'mineen, believers, and also for the close attention of disbelievers in this verse. Man is surprised and perfectly amazed and think that Allah is unable to gather His tiny particles that will be scattered and resemble again His decomposed bones and give him any life. Every man who grows and develops in this world, his body is composed of particles and elements that gather from the different parts of the world. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has infinite power to do anything. So for the consolidation and expansions for the belief of mu'mineen and believers, I just want to give one example. For instance, look to the human being face. The human being face is no more than a few square centimeters, yet it has such distinctive characteristics that no two faces exactly look alike, and the throat and tongue being alike, and the sound and voices of young and old, and of men and women are easily distinguishable. There are zillions of human beings in the world, but the fingertips and the thumb tips of each one, these all are different from each other. This is because of the creator of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best creator among all the creators. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this expanded world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 1400 years ago was told to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that I am the best creator among all the creators. And this was told about the patterns of line on the skin of fingers. So this is a miraculous fact of the Quran Kareem. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has infinite power to do anything. But in this today's near close past, in 1880, Sir Francis Galton discovered the printing tips, this system in 1880. But this was told about the fingertips and thumbprints 1400 years ago in Quran Kareem. So I know, this is my opinion, this is a miraculous of Quran Kareem, and Quran Kareem is the very best mu'jiza of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.